Mic check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out today. Please welcome to the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers match the national teams of the U.S. Virgin Islands and Curaçao. Please rise for the national anthem of Curaçao, to be followed by the national anthem of the U.S. Virgin Islands. For today's starting lineup, Julani Nathan Tillman, number 1, goalkeeper. Number 3, Ignarda Pitrendela. Number 4.
Teams ready to get things going. The U.S. Virgin Islands in that white and yellow. Curaçao in the blue today. They first pose for their team photos before they get out there for the action. A look at the starting lineup for the U.S. Virgin Islands today. It's Bianca Canizio who gets the captain's armband. Both of these teams, as I mentioned at this point, playing for their development, playing for pride, both eliminated from Group B contention, but hoping to get some points on the board after losing each of their first 2 matches. U.S. Virgin Islands looking for their first goal as well, so that could be a big moment for them. On the other side, Curaçao did score a goal in their last 2 games. They lost them both, but did net 1. And for Demi Rosario, this is his lineup. Kadisha Martina is the captain, and their lone goal in the tournament belongs to Hansen. So we'll see if Taisha Hansen can get back on the score sheet today. Officials for this one, Cecile Hines in charge. Carissa Douglas, Antonia Deanne as well. Captain's meeting for the coin toss. Bianca Canizio for the U.S. Virgin Islands and Kadisha Martina for Curaçao. On their final match day, that coming on April 12th, the U.S. Virgin Islands will face St. Kitts and Nevis. And for Curaçao, their last match day is on April 9th. It'll be against Costa Rica. So both of these teams could still factor into the overall landscape of the group. U.S. Virgin Islands with that match against St. Kitts and Nevis, a team that could be alive on the final day. And Costa Rica definitely in the mix. We'll have to face Curaçao on the 9th. Second to last meeting for both of these teams to try and gain some positivity from this tournament. It's been a very entertaining tournament all around thus far. First edition of this format of the ConcacafW Championship qualifiers. Serving as a qualifier for the ConcacafW Championships, which then in turn will serve as the qualification process for the 2023 World Cup in New Zealand and Australia, as well as the 2024 Olympics in Paris. More on those details as the afternoon unfolds. And these teams are ready to kick things off. In the yellow and white from left to right, U.S. Virgin Islands, and in the blue from right to left, Curaçao. Here we go from Bethlehem Soccer Complex in St. Croix. U.S. Virgin Islands fell 9-0 against Guatemala in the opener and 6-0 against Costa Rica in the second match. No easy task going up against either of those teams. The top two seeded teams in the group, the favorites to move on to the next round. On the other side for Curaçao, a 6-0 loss to Guatemala, and then a 5-1 loss against St. Kitts and Nevis, in which they started fast. A goal 5 minutes in from Taisha Hansen. But after that, it was all St. Kitts and Nevis. When the draw took place back in August of 2021 for this tournament, U.S. Virgin Islands were ranked 155th in the world. That put them in pot 3. Curaçao ranked 162nd in pot 4. It's Taisha Hansen on the ground, the lone goal scorer of the tournament for Curaçao. Some concern on the face of her teammates as she lies on her back, grabbing her side. Tough to see, especially this early in the match. Taisha Hansen plays her club ball with SV Vesta, where she is teammates with 4 of her other Curaçao teammates. She's helped off the field. U.S. Virgin Islands came into this one ranked 164th in the world, Curaçao 171st. So a pretty even meeting on paper between these two nations. Corner early on. It'll be Kadisha Martina to take it.
Find the mark. Stay with your mark.
Martina, low-driven ball. And cleared away without any issue from the U.S. Virgin Islands. will be plenty of intrigue over the next week in this tournament. For the most part, all of the nations who were seeded first or second in their groups won't have that head-to-head meeting until the final match day of the group stage. So we will have to wait possibly till the very end to see which teams are going through to the summer. In CONCACAF, 30 teams that were ranked third and below were split into 6 groups of 5 teams. United States and Canada were excluded. They automatically go through to the summer. 6 other teams will join them. Round robin style. 2 matches were played in February, 2 games in this April window in each of the groups. The 6 group winners will join the US and Canada at the 2022 CONCACAFW Championship in July. Deontay Sheepers lofts it in. And it's out for another Curaçao corner. Now, neither of these teams will factor in come July, both already eliminated after the first 2 match days. A testament to the growth of the women's game in CONCACAF. You look at some of the Pot 1 teams from this tournament and think of where they were a few years ago. Good ball in, header wide. Who's to say it won't be any of these 2 teams making that same jump, that same growth as the game continues to grow.
Jordan! Jordan! Set it up, Jenna! Set it up, Jenna!
Free kick from a good spot
Jenna!
for Curaçao. Chance to send it across for Deontay Sheepers.
Jordan! Jordan 20! Jordan 20! Tight!
Sheepers on the ground and put wide. Emerenciana on the shot. First time U.S. Virgin Islands had any sort of surge forward. Curaçao controlling the early portions of this one. Action elsewhere so far. Dominica up 4-1 on Turks and Caicos. Barbados up 3-0 on the British Virgin Islands. Both of those games at halftime. Antigua and Barbuda will face Anguilla as well today, with Grenada taking on the Cayman Islands, Belize taking on Aruba. That wraps up this day of events for another full slate tomorrow. Rather on Friday, tomorrow, Thursday, the off day in this window. Action Friday and Saturday to follow. And then it all wraps up on Tuesday, April 12th. That's when a lot of the groups will be decided. Chance here on the free kick. Well, the U.S. Virgin Islands, dead on seems to be a shot. It struck well, but right at Jelani Thielman. Off the back of Kadisha Martina and into the arms of Jenna Rem. Jenna Rem plays at Carson Newman University collegiately. One of a couple of collegiate athletes in this one. Elise Hiller plays for Kent State on the U.S. Virgin Islands side. And Jordan Crawford for Gardner-Webb University. Leah Rapuano giving chase as the lead striker for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Back the other way from Thielmann. Pieternella clears for Curaçao, out for a U.S. Virgin Islands throw. Nobody home, out for a goal kick. Pieternella clears it up to midfield. Almost turning was Kadisha Martina. Now sent into space for Emerenciana. Here is Nuheli Emerenciana. Martina's shot blocked. Taken down by Tokai.
It's defending time. Come on, where you going?
Marley Tokai draws the foul.
Jordan, get a little bit more central. And be the first to drop off.
Here are the instructions coming from the sideline.
Drop off, Jordan!
From Jorge Zavala Jr., the head coach. That shot sails from the free kick. A ways away, trying to catch Jenna Rem off guard, but 10 minutes gone, still scoreless between the U.S. Virgin Islands and Curaçao. Joe Malfa with you this afternoon. This is a big window for a number of teams trying to punch that ticket into the July portion, the final 8, where the U.S. and Canada are already waiting. Group A, a very tight one. Mexico leads the way, a perfect 2-0, outscoring opponents 17-0, but Puerto Rico right there as well. 2-0, outscoring opponents 13-0. And those two will play on April 12th, the final match day.
Hey, we're too low! Too low! You're too low!
Sent into the middle, Scorpion attempt, it's loose in the front, and the whistle blows, goal waved off.
Josie!
Curaçao thought they had the opening goal. Nuheli Emerenciana, the final tap to it. Aisha Hansen tried the Scorpion in front, almost worked out. Right back to the lines, Emerenciana battling, goes down, no call. Turned upfield by Jolly Lake. Now Hansen. Here's Rapuano trying to lead the way for U.S. Virgin Islands. Pass deflected. Thielmann knocks it off of Ariel Stoles to keep possession for Curaçao. Similar to Group A, as I was noting before, Group B, clear-cut 2 teams atop right now. Guatemala, Costa Rica. Guatemala, 15 goals for, none against. Costa Rica, 13 for, none against. Both teams with a maximum 6 points. Match day number 3, crucial for both of those teams. They will meet on April 12th, the final match day in Costa Rica. Costa Rica, the seeded team here in this tournament, the pre-seeded team, I should say. Guatemala, the pot 1 team that was drawn into the group. against Costa Rica. Going into that final day, you want to have the goal differential advantage, so you know that you could get through with a tie. Right now, that goal differential advantage goes to Guatemala by 2 goals. So Costa Rica would have to win against Guatemala on the last day. And that all, of course, depends on the scores of their matches on Friday. Guatemala will face St. Kitts and Nevis. Costa Rica will face this Curaçao team. Manéz Pierre. Set to grab it from Coach Demi Rosario, but now for Freshani Michiel instead. Michiel. There's Jorge Zavala Jr., head coach for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Long throw from Michiel into the box, headed away by Jordan Crawford. And they'll do it again, Curaçao.
Jordan, start deeper. You know it's a long throw.
You can hear the alert from Jorge Zavala Jr. warning his team of the incoming long throw. We just saw it from Michiel. As herself, about a 7-yard run up all the way back to that fence, and now creeping in.
Dropping in way into Josie's face, right? So we're crowding.
Long throw into the box, loose on the turf. And then Enciana lays it back for Michiel. Into Hansen. Shot blocked, still alive. And finally, cleared a bit further away. And the foul goes against Curaçao, ending that attack. Captain Bianca Canizio goes down. All of the groups at the moment have 2 teams at the top with records of 2-0. And all of those cases have those nations facing each other on the final day, April 12th. There will be a lot of drama come next Tuesday. That's Hansen down on the field again. Second time in the first 16 minutes she's gone down injured. Hope everything is all right to continue once again. The second time now that she's been down. Restart is a throw-in for Sierra Rivera. And kept in by Teilman. Early stages, 2 shots for Curaçao, 1 on target, and 1 shot for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Manéz PR knocks it out down the wing. Bianca Canizio has been the bright spot for U.S. Virgin Islands, up and down the right wing. into her again. The captain trying to find a lane to get a cross in. It's deflected. Well done. Down on the end line by freshening Michelle to prevent that one going out for a corner. Just for a throw. Driven back the other way and out for a goal kick. Talked a bit about the overall format and purpose of this tournament. Once we get into the nitty-gritty of July, the 8 nations there, 6 coming from the qualifying portion that we're in right now, and then of course the 2 US and Canada. Once we get to those 8 nations will be split into 2 groups of 4 to play a round-robin format in the summer. The top 2 teams in each of those groups make it to the semifinals of the ConcacafW Championship. And all 4 of those semifinalists automatically qualify for the World Cup in 2023. And from there, the teams that finish 3rd in each group will make it to the FIFA Intercontinental Playoffs, through which they can still qualify for the World Cup. US Virgin Islands earning a corner out of this one. And in addition to the 2023 World Cup, whichever nation wins the CONCACAFW Championship title also qualifies for the 2024 Olympics and the first ever CONCACAFW Gold Cup in 2024. The 3rd place game important as well in this tournament, as the runner-up and 3rd place finishers will face each other in September of 23 with a spot in the 2024 Olympics on the line. Corner swung in toward Curaçao. Taken down by Turner, fighting for it, top of the box. Might have taken a deflection again, and it will be another corner. So a lot of detail that I just threw at you there as far as what the CONCACAFW qualifiers mean in terms of then making it to the CONCACAFW Championship in July. But so much on the line as these teams look to qualify for the World Cup, Olympics, and then that first Gold Cup in 2024. Good delivery toward Curaçao. Her header is saved off the line. Aisha Hansen got there. Might have been saved anyway by Tielman, but Hansen not taking any chances. Florida Menenciana crashing into the goalkeeper, Rem, and the foul call against Menenciana.
Yeah, hey, in those situations, you become the central player, right? Hey, because now they're pressing here, so all you do is just stay central. Don't worry about the whiff back. In the middle, so you can cover, okay?
Goal kick won by Martina. Sent back her way, Kadisha Martina. Can she keep it in? Just too far out in front. "25 minutes to go between the British Virgin Islands and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 3-1 lead for St. Vincent.
Yep.
And that one did actually take a deflection in the end, so it's a corner for Curaçao.
Leo, watch 12 coming in.
Turned out to be a wise decision from Kadisha Martinez to just let it go.
Stay with your player, Elise. Stay with your player, Elise.
Corner swung in toward Menenciana. Still loose for a volley. The opening goal for Curaçao. Just their 2nd of the tournament. And you can see what it means. Reese Marley Tokai, the player, everyone mobbing. Tokai gets it going.
Goal, Curaçao. Number 4, Rismali Pukai in the 23rd minute.
Goal officially in the 23rd minute. Curaçao had a few set pieces already in which they threatened, and finally they were able to make it count. U.S. Virgin Islands still looking for a first goal in this tournament. Curaçao got theirs on their second match day against St. Kitts and Nevis. It came in the 5th minute. A fast start by Taisha Hansen. A little bit later this time, coming 23 minutes in, they get another first half goal, courtesy of Rismarli Tokai. 25th minute now, with 20 to go in this first half on match day number 3 here in Group B. From St. Croix as the U.S. Virgin Islands host Curaçao. Joe Malfa with you this afternoon for more action in the 2022 ConcacafW Championship Qualifiers. And action will continue through next Tuesday, April 12th. A couple of off days in between. Tokai, the goal scorer, up toward Martina. Curaçao playing down a player at the moment, with Eminenciana being tended to on the sideline. No sub has been made, but injured for the moment. Good ball toward the backside of the 6, just over the head of Taisha Hansen. And now Eminenciana has jogged back out onto the field, so 11v11 once more. Some more scores from around the tournament. St. Vincent just made it 4-1. Dominica up 6-1 over Turks and Caicos. That one has 25 minutes to go. Anguilla is tied at the moment at 0s with Antigua and Barbuda. 27 minutes gone there. And then our match here in the 27th minute. Over for a cooling break on the sidelines. 82 degrees. Listed temperature out there on the turf. Elicits a cooling break here in half number 1. With Curaçao up 1-0, here's the goal from the corner. Eminenciana missed it initially, but a well-taken volley. Jenna Rem was beaten. Iris Marley Tokai, who is still all smiles as they've come over for the cooling break. Both of these teams eliminated after the first 2 match days, after tough draws. But still plenty to play for as far as pride, development. You could see after the goal what it meant to Rismarli Tokai. And I imagine you'll get that same type of reaction for the U.S. Virgin Islands if they get on the board as well. Still looking for their first goal in this tournament. The group will, at the end of the day, belong to one of 3 possible teams in Group B. St. Kitts and Nevis had a win and a loss back in February. They sit in 3rd place with 3 points. And then at the top, Guatemala and Costa Rica, 6 points each. Guatemala, 15 goals for, none against. Costa Rica, 13 for, none against. Guatemala still has to play St. Kitts and Nevis, so when those two meet, that coming on Friday, it could eliminate St. Kitts and Nevis from contention in Group B and leave it to just Guatemala and Costa Rica, who will meet on the final match day. Costa Rica has the advantage of having already played St. Kitts and Nevis, the third place team. It was a 7-0 win for the Costa Ricans. Free kick on the way for Curaçao. Looked like Tonya Dean, the assistant referee on the far side, spotted and called the foul. Having a quick chat with Cecile Hines, referee in charge. Lofted in the middle, loose in the box, contact there, but the flag up for offside first. Martina. Kept in by Justiana. Now Kadisha Martina again. Sends it toward goal. Jenna Rem run it the whole way.
They're literally coming to your head and you're trying to lift your legs.
Rem skies it. Won by U.S. Virgin Islands, but swept away by Michiel. Iñárritu Pedernella hasn't had much work to do in the middle of that Curaçao back line. Just one shot so far for the U.S. Virgin Islands, 3 for Curaçao. Good step on the left side by Sierra Rivera. Winning it back for U.S. Virgin Islands. Now Emerenciana. Taken aback by Bianca Canizio. Still Canizio, finding a way through. Forward to Rapuano. Taken in the end by Justiana. Given away. Here's Madison Roy, taken down hard. Take another look at it.
In de plek van Isha, even omdat zij fysiek is. En ze heeft een beetje fysiek op Isha, dus...
Don't believe the foul was called, just a corner on the way for the U.S. Virgin Islands. As Madison Roy is flexing the leg. Hobbling on her way back up the field. Actually, it was changed to a goal kick, so nothing out of that for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Nobody home on the backside. And this one just barely had enough on it to get out for a goal kick. Sent back the other way. In the path of Rapuano, goes down.
Bala larga, hey, dur bala larga, rima Nuni. Salie.
In the middle toward Martina, and Rem pounces on it. Rapuano was looking for Canizio, but Canizio pointed right, pass came left, and now Curaçao takes it back. Sheepers for Tokai, the goal scorer, back in the 23rd minute. Second of the tournament for Curaçao as a team, the other belonging to Taisha Hansen. Rapuano. Tokai had it for a moment and lost it. Taken by Stolz. Ariel Stolz. Taisha Hansen. To see that she's been able to remain in the game after going down injured twice. Hansen, that one might have taken a deflection. And the call is for a goal kick. Here's Josie Couch. Some more sustained pressure in the attacking half from the U.S. Virgin Islands over the last few minutes. Ever since that cooling break, they've used it to their advantage. Maybe some tweaks from Jorge Zavala Jr., the head coach. Here's a chance. The strike is saved by Teilman. Josie Couch took the opportunity. Emerenciana at the end line, goes down. Clean challenge put in, and a corner kick on the way.
Tight again, tight, tight, tight!
Cleared away by Couch. Tokai goes down. Leaves for a penalty. They'll go unanswered, but they'll try and stop the play for a moment, asking for it to be played out for Tokai to receive the attention, and now the play will stop.
Anna, you gotta step up quicker. Step up quicker. Support the space to get the ball. Too much standing.
pressure out there for Tokai. Her goal back in the 23rd minute, the difference right now. To walk off the field on her own power. And back to the action. Kadisha Martina, heavy touch. 2 shots now for the U.S. Virgin Islands, 3 for Curaçao. Both teams with 2 shots on target. And the volley in the 23rd from Tokai found the netting. Speed turned on by Martina. Turns the corner with it. Kadisha Martina coming in alone. Had no teammates around. Well done to win a corner out of that. All alone in the box with 4 yellow jerseys surrounding her. 5 to go in the half and a corner on the way where Curaçao has looked deadly. They scored the goal off the corner. And on their 3 other corner attempts, 2 of the others also yielded good goal scoring opportunities.
Jenna, outswinger, outswinger, push one out. Jenna, push up, yeah, find a mark.
Deontay Sheepers with the outswinger, center of the area, header by Martina falling toward Tokai. Can she do it again? Instead intercepted by Josie Couch. Good to see Tokai back out there after a brief stint on the sideline due to an injury. Still a little bit of a hitch in her step as she jogs back into the box. Loose in the area. Back for PR. PR lost her footing as Couch came in to block the cross attempt. Kept up in the air in the box. Tokai finds it. Now Hansen puts it in the middle. Tokai turning. Canizio trying to get there. Put some pressure on Pieternella. Nice move by the defender. Back for Tielman, who's had to make 2 saves so far. Jelani Tielman. Here's Couch. Foul goes against Ariel Stolz. Deontay Sheepers wins it for Curaçao. Long run for Leah Rapuano to get there. Cleared away before that by Pieternella. Antigua and Barbuda took a 1-0 lead over Anguilla with a minute to go in the first half. Dominica up 6-1 on Turks and Caicos with a couple minutes remaining, and St. Vincent, the Grenadines still has the same lead over British Virgin Islands as a few moments ago. Up 4-1 with 3 minutes remaining. Kicking off in 15 minutes, Grenada against the Cayman Islands. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Belize and Aruba. The first day of this April window of the ConcacafW qualifiers.
Official.
2 minutes of added time here at the end of the first half. Turner over to Ariel Stoltz. Now Justiana looking to clear for Curaçao. Bombed up the field by Michiel. Ball's through to Hansen. Eminenciana calling for a pass out in front. Still Hansen. Kadisha Martina leaves it for Tokai. Back for Martina. Back for Tokai. Justiana. Final minute of play in the first half. Can Curaçao find one more in the closing seconds here? They apply the pressure in the attacking half. The punt from Rem alleviated the pressure for a moment, but it's one back on the second ball by Curaçao. Stoles had it right in the middle of the chest, rather. Madison Roy was down holding her stomach after getting in the way of that one.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Nice woman. All boy. Just remember, all boy.
Halftime whistle to blow any moment once Madison Roy gets to her feet.
Hey, abre, diante, saco não sei nesse lugar. Ana, botame, na linha aqui na linha, Ana, Bibu. Shane, pode purar. Okay. Okay, Bibu. Okay, rest.
And there is the whistle to end the first half. A goal in the 23rd minute. Iris Marla Tokai puts Curaçao up 1-0 at the break here on match day number 3 in Group B of the 2022 CONCACAFW Championship qualifiers. We're back in a few moments.
Is up 1-0, the U.S. Virgin Islands. At this halftime, please go to our concession stand and enjoy lovely beverage, because this is a hot and lovely day over here at St. Croix, Bethlehem Soccer Complex. Again, we'd like to thank West Indies Company, our sponsors, for of course providing us with Aquafina, Gatorade, and Budweiser.
Get the ball, yeah.
First half completed between Curaçao and the U.S. Virgin Islands, with Curaçao up 1-0. Some shots each way for both teams, 2 on target for U.S. Virgin Islands, 3 overall for Curaçao. 2 of those found the target, and 1 ended up in the back of the net right here off the corner kick. Very smartly, Tokai lofts it toward the back post, and it beat Jennerem. Just the second goal for this nation in the tournament, and it was the first for Tokai. Enjoyed every bit of it. U.S. Virgin Islands still looking for their first one, and they've had some trouble through the back line of Curaçao. Very physical, clean play from that Curaçao back line whenever they've been tested, not making life easy on the U.S. Virgin Islands. Both of these teams are mathematically eliminated, but playing for pride and a chance to continue to showcase themselves here in the W qualifiers. Third of 4 match days here in Group B. It's a group that will be won by either Costa Rica or Guatemala. But these two teams could still factor in. Curaçao takes on Costa Rica in their next match day. One of the top players of that first half, Kadisha Martina, flashed the speed there down the wing, turning the corner, and earning the corner kick. But nothing came of it in the end, and it's 1-0 at the half for Curaçao. Three shots to 2 for Curaçao. And they've got the goal to show for it. Possession going their way as well. 53-47. The 5 corners is the one that stands out. On 4 of those 5 corners, Curaçao turned in very dangerous scoring opportunities, including their 1 goal on the afternoon. We'll see how half number 2 shakes out in just a few moments.
move it. Buscar lugar, queda move it. Queda move it, queda move it, queda move it.
Keep on working on it. Teams out there for half number 2. Now taking the field. Curaçao from left to right in the blue. U.S. Virgin Islands from right to left in the yellow and white. And down a goal as Curaçao on the road picked up that first goal in the 23rd minute of the first half, courtesy of Reese Marley Tokai. Third match day of Group B in the 2022 ConcacafW Championship qualifiers. Both of these teams already eliminated. But still plenty on the line in terms of the opponents they play and how they can factor into Group B. Curaçao, this their final tune-up before they play Costa Rica in the next game. And Costa Rica very well could be the group winners. But they need those 3 points against Curaçao, who could play spoiler. Coming right out of the gate to the long ball off the kickoff. Up to Hansen. St. Vincent and the Grenadines picked up a 5-1 win over the British Virgin Islands. Dominica 8-1 over Turks and Caicos. Antigua and Barbuda up 1-0 at the half on Anguilla. And just kicking off a few moments ago, Grenada and the Cayman Islands with Belize and Aruba an hour from kickoff. Over the top, chance here for U.S. Virgin Islands at the end line, set toward goal, saved by Tielman. Bianca Canizio with the opportunity for a team looking for their first goal still of the tournament. Captain almost made it happen.
Katie. Anna, back to your role, Anna. You're too high. Too high as a center back right now.
Won by Sierra Rivera. Just called for the foul. Look at that last chance. Unconventional save from Tielman, just running stride for stride with Canizio in the box. Got her left foot in the way. Kadisha Martina. And a handball against Eminenciana. Here's Canizio again. Rivera. Noheli Eminenciana misreads it. Back for Canizio. Won centrally by Catherine Turner. On the right side for Madison Roy. Well defended by Anais PR. Space down the left side for Hansen. Still Hansen. Earns a corner. Had Martina open, top of the 6, but knocked out by Anna Scott. Sixth corner of the day. That one of the first ones to not create an opportunity. Curl toward the far post, but wide from Hansen. Coming into the day, had Curaçao's only goal of the tournament. Has come close a few times today. Emerenciana. Good tackle put in by Sierra Rivera. Loose in the area, Emerenciana. And her shot blocked. Down in the corner for Hansen. Nice move to get on by the end line. Some nutmeg there, but now cleared away. Hansen so dangerous with the ball. She's shown it every time she's touched it through 51 minutes. Look back at that nice bit of action. Sent toward Ram from distance, and she had to just pop it up onto the bar. Maybe misread it from that range, but made the save at the last. Seventh corner now for Curaçao.
Hey, rond die penalty. Wij vallen rond die penalty aan. Ze scoren 3 ballen. Samen, dan weten ze niet wat ze moeten. Die. 5 meter, op de 5 meter.
Toward the back post.
Oh, okay, kijk back.
Into the arms of Jenna Rem.
Shane, back op die Shane. Haal het in, haal het in. En Lyra.
Hansen again in space down the left flank. Nobody on the other end of that Hansen pass. Tristiana steps up to win it. But now space the other way for Canizio. Charlie Lake on the ground for Curaçao. Trainers being summoned on. To the action as Charlie Lake is receiving attention just beyond the end line. Played up toward Emerenciana. Rem quick off the line to clear. In the path of Kadisha Martina with some space. Martina, a heavy touch. Can she retrieve it? Too much on it. Almost too much time and space. Player bleeding for U.S. Virgin Islands. Rapuano has to go off and receive the attention. Long throw coming from Michiel. Got it toward the box. And Martina launches it out for another throw. Imagine that Brittany Michiel will take it again. She's shown that long throw all afternoon. There's that long throw again to the top of the 6 and loose where Martina has it and shields it out for a corner kick.
What was that again? Kadisha landa po, subuto po Foyvel. No, misa.
8th corner now for Curaçao. Already scoring off of one of them.
Hey, she doesn't need assistance.
There, Nordhook, ready to check in for Curaçao.
Toki Coco Chabo Bing. Ora acaba. Okay, bye no, sir.
For Curaçao, number 4,
Whereas Marley Tokai exits the match here in the 60th minute. Her goal back in the 23rd has them up. And Nordhook enters. Corner swung in. Header by Emerenciana. This is the target. Tokai's goal could give Curaçao its first win of the tournament.
Ja, je mag doen, Sarah. Ja. Noenie, oké.
One hour gone in St. Croix. Match day number 3 of Group B, with the U.S. Virgin Islands taking on Curaçao here in the 2022 ConcacafW Championship qualifiers. Keepers lost it. Justiana.
Oké, geef niet Kies, kom naar het midden.
Set out for a goal kick in the end. Still scoreless through 20 minutes between Grenada and the Cayman Islands. Antigua and Barbuda 30 minutes away from a victory over Anguilla, up 1-0 still. The top team in each group, once we are done with action on April 12th, will progress to July in the 2022 CONCACAFW Championship. United States and Canada already qualified. 30 teams taking part in this qualifying round, split into 6 groups of 5 teams, and the 6 winners move on to July. Both the U.S. Virgin Islands and Curaçao were eliminated already coming into the day. This is a group here in Group B that will be won by either Costa Rica, Guatemala, or St. Kitts and Nevis. Camille Freeman entering for Madison Roy for the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Entering the game for Team USVI, number 19, Jada Brown.
And Jada Brown enters for Elise Iller.
Elise Iller.
On the other side, Ashanti Alexander getting ready to check into the match for Curaçao. No word on who she'll be coming in for.
Entering the game for Team USVI, number 6.
That's Jelly Lake down on the ground at midfield with the stretcher out.
Number 6, Madison Roy.
Appears as if Alexander has come into the match for Jelly Lake. Goal difference will be crucial here in Group B. Guatemala plus 15 with 6 points right now. Costa Rica plus 13 with 6 points. Emerenciana on the ground in front, chance for 2 up the crossbar. Kadisha Martina missed the opportunity, keeping it alive now, and finally cleared. Captain Kadisha Martina might have nightmares about that one. From in close. Not much that Jenna Rem could have done, but put it off the crossbar. Opportunity gone by the wayside to go up 2-0 for Curaçao. But a positive showing overall for Curaçao. Sent in toward Eminenciana, open. Eminenciana puts it off the post, but the flag went up. Curaçao's next one will come on April the 9th against Costa Rica. So this Curaçao team can play a direct factor in how this group turns out. Look back at that chance. Had the goalkeeper beat, but just put it off the crossbar. Benicio giving pressure. Costa Rica and Guatemala will meet on April 12th, the final match day in Costa Rica. In all likelihood to decide this group, unless St. Kitts and Nevis pulls off the upset of Guatemala on Friday.
Gotta be in the bottom.
Goal difference so important. That's what could decide what the overall outcome is. Whoever goes into that game between Costa Rica and Guatemala with a superior goal difference, that team would be able to advance with just a tie and force the opposition to come away with a victory. As of now, Guatemala plus 15, Costa Rica plus 13, and be the Ticos who need a win on the final day to get through Group B. And Curaçao maybe could stand in the way of Costa Rica getting that superior goal difference going into the final day, as Curaçao will meet Costa Rica on Friday. That one knocked out for a goal kick. Group A returned to action today as well, with Antigua and Barbuda facing off against Anguilla. That's another really tight group. Mexico leads the way with a goal difference of plus 17 after 2 victories to open up in February. Puerto Rico also opened with 2 victories in February, but a goal difference of just plus 13. Those two as well will meet on the final day, April 12th. Mexico likely to have the advantage as far as needing just a draw in that one because of their superior goal differential.
Oh! Hey! Bianca, that's where you get fouled, Bianca!
Jada Brown gets it back into play. And a handball called against the U.S. Virgin Islands. Once we get to July's final 8 of this tournament, those teams will be split into 2 groups of 4 and play a round-robin format. Top 2 teams in each of those groups will make the semifinals of the ConcacafW Championship, and by virtue of that, they'd automatically qualify for the 2023 World Cup, hosted by New Zealand and Australia. The teams that finish 3rd in each group come July will make it to the Intercontinental Playoffs. From there, they can still qualify for the World Cup. So CONCACAF can send up to 6 teams to the World Cup. 4 automatically qualifying after July's CONCACafW Championship. And as that tournament goes further along in July, you also get into the qualification bit for the Olympics and the inaugural Gold Cup in 2024. Whichever nation wins the W Championship in July qualifies for the Olympics and that first ever W Gold Cup in 2024. And then the runner-up of the W Championship, as well as the winner of the third place match, will face each other in September of 2023 in a playoff for a spot in the 2024 Olympics. Emerenciana pinches into the space, goes down hard at the top of the box. Sent back her way, but offside after she got up. 20 minutes to go in this one from St. Croix. The lone goal in the 23rd minute from Rismarli Tokai, who has since been subbed off. Good ball into the middle, ram off her line. Gets it right before Karakisha Justiana gets there. Rolls it right back out to Curaçao though. Justiana tucks it underneath. Last ditch defending. Sierra Rivera across to knock it away. That brings us to our second half cooling break. After the first half cooling break, U.S. Virgin Islands found a second win and created some opportunities in the closing moments of the first half. They'll need to tap into that again if they want a way back into this game to try and score their first goal of the tournament and earn their first point of the tournament. Could be a very positive result for Curaçao to pick up this win today. When the newest rankings came out for the FIFA Women's World Rankings, Curaçao was 171st. That's the lowest in the history of the program. But a win like this could help get them back in the right direction. Same can be said for the U.S. Virgin Islands if they can turn things around in this game. They were ranked 164th 2 weeks ago when the new rankings came out. At their lowest in program history, they were as high as 92nd at one point. Trying to get back to those days. Sierra Rivera goes down.
Kisha, na deze aanval wil ik jou in het team. Dus jij punt naar voren en help een beetje in de middenlijn, in het middenveld. No, resto, om meer te kiezen erin.
Long throw into the box. Hansen misplayed it, and that one deflects into the path of Hansen.
Pressão, Ibo. Wanipura.
That's star at Nordhook down. He was the one who took the ball off the side of the head on that last cross attempt. Rivera, who exited injured a moment ago, has been lifted for Slovana Kalpano. Long toss into the box. Intercepted by Alexander. Ashanti Alexander subbed in a dozen minutes ago.
Jammer.
Kiara Simon entering the match for U.S. Virgin Islands. That'll be for Josie Couch once the sub is allowed. There it is.
Number 3, entering the game.
Solana Calpano, Kiara Simon in.
Leaving the game is number 11,
Sierra Rivera.
Number 21 is
Josie
entering
Couch
the game.
out.
And that is Kiara Simon for number 7, Josie Couch.
Canizio tried to muscle her way through. This one sent the other way to Martina. The flag pops up. Curaçao looking for an elusive insurance goal. Martina had the best chance, the one that rang off the crossbar. Curaçao shot total up to 7 now. Virgin Islands has been kept at 3 for the entirety of this second half, yet to record a shot in this half. And Menenciana, a very strong match overall, has been in the thick of the attack on a number of occasions. A couple of opportunities to score. One was saved, and the other one was just a mishit that ended up in the path of Tokai, who then scored herself. Just 10 to go in this one. Curaçao bidding for its first victory in this tournament. Justiana tried to take on 3 players herself, but won it back. Eminenciana to Justiana and back again. Space for Eminenciana. Now Hansen. Some space, Hansen. Slid it behind Justiana. Here's Eminenciana again. Nice give and go down the sideline. Here's Martina. Still Kadisha Martina. Out to Justiana. Catherine Turner blocked it out for the throw. Corner conceded.
Blijf buiten de 16. Alle prima de tira.
It'll be Taisha Hansen to deliver. Well taken. Eminenciana falling backward on the header.
Okay. Lagi pang. Shane laga shansa ka, bye back.
Substitution, USVI. Entering the game is number 13, Monique Arthurton. Leaving the game is number 9, Leah
Monique
Rapuano.
Arthurton in for Leah Rapuano.
Diante, jij altijd achter de bal. Laat Sterren meedoen. Ja, op haar is goed. Boom. Shady.
Swung in for a header that's just wide from Kadisha Martina. Seeming more and more like Curaçao is on the way to victory here. Defensively, they have not allowed a single shot, whether on target and off target, blocked. No shot of any sort in the second half from the U.S. Virgin Islands. High pressure here from the U.S. Virgin Islands, trying to spur something offensively. They've been held scoreless in each of their previous 2 games. Now a few minutes away from having it happen a 3rd time in the W qualifiers. Official says play on. Much to the dismay of the captain, Bianca Canizio. A lot of contact there. Grab of the wrist from Justiana. Michiel to Martina. Kadisha Martina, saved by Jem. And Martina down now behind the goal, holding her ankle. She's twice had an opportunity to give Curaçao a second goal. One hit the crossbar and one was stopped. Good that save by Jenna Rem. Incentivize Machan in front to go and get that goal. Martina still down back behind the plate.
After the ball. Hey, no
Entering the game for Curaçao is number 8, Rushaviana Petronilia.
Rushaviana Petronilia into the match for Kadisha Martina. The captain unfit to continue, but now trying to give the thumbs up. Didn't want to be subbed out. She went down after that last shot that was saved, but she's been lifted now.
Hey. Yeah.
Chance here for the U.S. Virgin Islands. Contact in the box. No call. As Kiara Simon went down. Jorge Zavala Jr. up in arms about the no call. Looking to salvage a point out of this, the U.S. Virgin Islands, looking for their first goal of the tournament. Crowd getting into it a bit in St. Croix. 90 seconds remaining of the 90 minutes. And a throw in on the way for the home side. A look back at that last challenge. Clean, all ball from freshman Michiel. Well done, well defended. And now out for a goal kick.
Gotta tell them to wait for you, Jordan. And the right, not a ball. Bianca, you know que foi.
there'll be 5 minutes of added time at the end of this one. Can the U.S. Virgin Islands find the equalizer and score their first of the tournament in the process? And some space for Ariel Stoles. Goes down, no call. Back for Stoles. Takes a deflection, trickling toward the corner. Shield looks it out instead for a throw. 5 minutes confirmed. A lot of contact there from Curaçao. Pushing and shoving going on between the two. Curaçao shown a yellow. Clear call there for the official. It's been a very physical affair between these two teams.
Yellow card for number 20, Bianca Manzura.
Handball, the call. Xaviana Petronilia chipped it up into the opponent's hand. 3 to go in this one. Curaçao has had plenty of opportunities to extend their lead. Might they do it here? A shot from that distance. This is the target. Okay, Sheepers with the attempt.
Okay, bancay back, tu rinde, trae bala. Ahora tiene que quedar 3 más.
Curaçao's last win came in Women's World Cup qualifying back in 2018 against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That came in May of 2018. So just a couple of minutes away from what would be their first victory in nearly 4 years. That victory also came by a 1-0 scoreline. Play it in the middle. Eminenciana lets it run by.
Tomamos tempo, baila aqui. Tomamos tempo. Tomamos tempo, baila aqui. Tomamos tempo, baila aqui.
Justiana back for Eminenciana. Miss hit, but not much time left for U.S. Virgin Islands to get back down the field.
Hey, back! Vai pra dentro, isso traz, Nuno, isso traz.
Cristiana.
Nunes, era bolinha.
Is there one last chance for the U.S. Virgin Islands? Can they get the ball up the field in time? That might do it. For the first time in nearly 4 years, Curaçao picks up a victory. You can see what it means to the players as some collapse to the ground and the rest rush the field. Reese Marley Tokai's goal back in the 23rd minute, the cause for this celebration.
Thank you all for coming out to the 2022
They pick up 3 points here in Group B. On the road against the U.S. Virgin Islands, Curaçao will wrap up their slate of the 2022 ConcacafW Championship qualifiers by hosting Costa Rica on Friday. And the U.S. Virgin Islands end on April 12th on the road against St. Kitts and Nevis. But today, a 1-0 win for Curaçao.
In our concession, they have food, drinks, and also please attend our Youth Invitational match on April 14th, 15th, and 16th. USVI will be taking on Turks and Caicos Islands.
Look back at the highlights from this one. Curaçao's first victory in nearly 4 years. Started off with both teams kind of going back and forth in the first 15 minutes or so of the match. And then finally Curaçao began to take things over. They had flurries in front of the net. This one was nullified due to a foul in the build. But it wouldn't take too much longer after that to go ahead and get the goal they were looking for. From the corner, off Emenenciana, deflects to Tokai, and she pops it in over the head of Jenna Rem. That made it 1-0 in the 23rd minute for Curaçao, and that would be all they needed on the day for the 1-0 victory. Tokai gets her first goal of the tournament. The team only had one coming in. It belonged to Taisha Hansen. They were looking for their first point of the tournament, and this big stop here by Jelani Tailman with the left foot helped preserve it. This was just a minute into the second half. They withstood an early flurry of efforts from U.S. Virgin Islands in the second half, and nothing came of it for the home side. Curaçao had opportunities to add to the lead. That one off the crossbar from Kadisha Martina. Another look at it there. Right off the bar from point-blank range. And then more from there for Martina. Comes in and has it denied by Jenna Rem. Got hurt in the play and was taken off after this. But a really strong day for the captain, Kadisha Martina. Unable to find the score sheet, but plenty of opportunities as the match went along. The last real dangerous chance for the U.S. Virgin Islands came here, but a terrific tackle from Fresheni Michiel won it cleanly with 3 minutes to go of the 90. And it helped Curaçao get over the finish line for their first victory in nearly 4 years. You could see what it meant to the players down on the field. Final look at the full-time stats. 10 shots to 3, 4 of those on target, and 1 finding the back of the net for Curaçao to earn the victory in St. Croix. It gives them 3 points in Group B. Already eliminated in Group B. It's a group that can only be won by Guatemala, St. Kitts and Nevis, or Costa Rica. But pride on the line, and they end a drought of nearly 4 years with their first victory. That'll do it for us today. From St. Croix, for the crew that makes this possible, I'm Joe Malfa saying good night. Curaçao, the 1-0 win over the U.S. Virgin Islands.